Hey guys, this is Xfox here, and you know, this is going to be again one of my complete games that I go through and just sort of commentate on really what happened, what I tried doing, who I'm playing. I'm playing Twitch. As many of you guys know, I don't play Twitch all that often. Again, he's super squishy. There's a reason why they never patch him, because no one ever really plays him, right? Everybody else plays Evelyn. So with Twitch, one of the things that I learned, of course, he has a ton of damage output, but he is super squishy. So I typically like to build a, you know, sort of like a DPS Twitch, to where you come in, you just deal a ton of damage, and you get the heck back out. So first thing I'm going to do here is really just go right for that first area here. And that's really my main section, or my main thing that I try to do is go for this main thing here. Go ahead and, you know, grab that, and since I got the boots of mobility, it's going to enable me to get up to the top pretty quick. So I'm going to try and get up here as fast as I can. And my team was alright here. At the beginning they were a little bit sketchy, but they turned out to be okay. So I'm going to go in here and just, you know, I'm going to go in here and try to do some damage, but again, my whole team just goes back, doesn't really help me out. You can see a couple of them are going to flash in here. They're going to get me for the first kill. Well, unfortunately, again, my team didn't help me out too much there. They weren't really focusing anybody, so, you know, I'm sitting here thinking, okay, I need to get a little more damage in there. I don't want to go for the Prospector's Blade right out the gate. I just want to get a little more damage when I start to do this here.
The enemy has captured the windmill.
So while my guy's waiting here, I'm just sort of thinking, okay, you know, what's my next steps? What am I going to do? And then go from there. So here I'm basically going to go bottom, and I'm going to try and get Herm here because he looks like he's a little out of place here. So I'm going to try to sneak up. Hopefully my you know, hopefully that my Morgana here is going to see him. Hopefully land Dark Binding. I'm going to start the initiation. I'm going to go. Oh, she misses Dark Binding, so I'm sort of in trouble here. So again, I die. What can I do, right? So I'm going to try and go back here, and you know, I'm telling Morgana, like, what are you doing? Did you see me there? Of course, if you look back, she actually started killing minions and stuff. She wasn't even basically targeting him, so she started killing minions and all that other stuff.
An ally has been slain.
Okay. So this time I come back, I know that I've spawned, you know, in time here, so I'm hoping I can get my little bit of a revenge on Hermdinger here. So I'm going to go up top this time so he doesn't see me. This time I got a little more life still, so hopefully the damage output that I do will sustain me a little bit longer. So again, Morgana's just sitting back there, really not even really paying attention to what I'm doing here. So I thought he was going to run back, but no, he doesn't, so I go ahead and start and I initiate. He sort of pulls me in here, and I'm a little bit in trouble, so I got to flash out. But Hermdinger gets a little greedy there, and finally Morgana lands her Dark Binding, and I go ahead and basically go in and pop Expunge right when I need to, and go ahead and finally get my revenge on Hermdinger. So here I got to go back. I'm getting way too low on health. So me and Morg here go back. This time, of course, I already got sort of what I needed here. I was thinking, okay, you know what? I don't have enough money for the stuff that I want, so I'm gonna try. I think I go back down towards the bottom lane here, and I was thinking about going to get Ashe here.
An enemy has
and you'll notice throughout this game, this Ashe is not all that great.
An ally has been slain.
So I'm gonna come in here.
Your team has captured the windmill.
And I expunged way too early. I should have waited, but that Ashe again is not the greatest of Ashes that I've seen. As you'll see all again throughout this game, I own that Ashe 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times, maybe even more. So there, I tried getting Hermdinger again. The Morgana really didn't help me. She really doesn't know what's going on. I think the Morgana really didn't do much this whole game. Here I start getting worried about top, so I'm thinking, okay, I better go do something with top here really quick. But then again, I was thinking, you know, maybe I should go bottom because, again, I really want to go get that Hermdinger and really set him back far. But I can see they can basically 3 top with no resistance. We do have 2 of our guys coming up here. I go ahead and get a pop stealth any second here so I can get that bonus attack speed. So I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to hopefully, hopefully my base, and I guess it was actually 4, but you can see I rip a lot of their life down here, and unfortunately it's just not enough. They go ahead and target me here, and I unfortunately can't do enough damage to even stand up to those guys. So here, perfect. I got a bunch of them down. But again, I couldn't sustain, so I'm just waiting here. I go ahead and grab that Prospector's Blade just to hold up. Then here I keep telling him to go after Ashe since Ashe is so low. And of course, I'm going to go right back in here and do some work on him.
Your team has captured the windmill.
So here I'm just trying to, I'm just scouting out the area. And again, I'm trying to say, hey, come on. So here, as you can see, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna try and get Garen here as much as I can. I'm gonna try and pop these guys so we can get that bottom turret. But again, they got more of their guys that are gonna come up and defend here. So I know that I gotta back out here. You can see, unfortunately, Warwick, they pushed a little too far, and our Fiddlesticks, unfortunately, really didn't do much.
I'll be right there.
So here, again, it's a bad move. I didn't know all 3 of them were up there. I go ahead and try and do as much damage as I can, and I still get at least an assist on Ashe. But our Fiddlesticks was a little bit late on his ulti right there. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to try and, again, get a little more damage out there with what I can get.
Your Nexus is at 75% health.
And here again, I should have cut this out, but I thought that was pretty funny. Garen just standing there knowing that his death is imminent. So here, I see Morgana coming up again. I really want to get this Hermdinger, but unfortunately he just goes back towards his base while the Morgana really doesn't do much for me. It was actually almost a waste of my time to really do that a lot, trying to go down there. So here, I try to get these guys. I'm going to come up here and help gank, and again, the boots of mobility help me get up here. You can see Garen's doing this weird, moonwalk right there. I'm going to go ahead and initiate since none of my other people are. It's a bad idea. I don't recommend it to initiate with Twitch. But here I go ahead and start landing all the blows that I can on Garen. I'm going to go ahead and pop Expunge. Perfect. You can see I grabbed 2 assists. We're going to grab this turret here pretty quick, but it looks like our bottom turret's failing. So here I'm going to go ahead and pop that. I'm going to go ahead and go around the bottom here. And you can see this Ashe doesn't even pay attention to me. This Sona's going to try and get away. I'm going to go ahead and pop Expunge. Boom, slow him down, and get the double kill in there on him easy. One of the things that I really like, again, that people think Twitch towards late games gets a little squishy, but unfortunately when he does so much damage, he's actually very, very difficult to beat here. So here, I'm going to go ahead and pop my ultimate, go ahead and get a bunch of shots off here. And here again, they really don't have any chance at killing us. I'm going to go ahead and I didn't have Expunge up, so I really couldn't land what I needed. So here again, I sort of overextended. I know that I should have gone back, but unfortunately, I was just trying to get a little more kills and push that turret a little bit longer.
The enemy has captured the refinery.
So here I'm just scrolling to see what I can get. I definitely want to do more damage than just a lifesteal, so again, I go with the Cutlass here.
An enemy has been slain.
So I'm just waiting here to go help down low. After I see it's already been captured, I definitely want to go back up top here. I can see they got a couple of them just sort of hiding out in the back there. So again, my boots mobility will definitely get me up there very quick. So there we go. I'm gonna come up to the basically to the right there because I thought they were gonna take it over. So here they're gonna go ahead and grab the top.
Your team has captured the win.
So here, again, I can see they're sort of low on health. I'm gonna try and swing around and get Twitch again to come in here around the side. So hopefully they won't get me too well. I see they came up. Sona tried coming up around the side. So what I want to try and do here is go ahead and get her. She goes ahead and pops her ulti. I'm getting real low. I go ahead and flash out, and I'm sub 100 here. So I'm gonna try and hopefully gonna try and get stealth on. So perfect. I pop stealth. And so I know she's getting low, so I'm gonna come in here and give her 2 shots. I got 1 kill, and I'm still low, sub almost 100. And we can see that the Ashe is gonna come in here. I'm gonna go into the bushes. And of course, I'm going to come in here and pop it a few times and then pop expunge, so I get 2 kills. Again, they're still a little greedy on Twitch. It's only got 5, and we know we have Lux here, so I'm going to go ahead and land a few more. Grab exhaust to put her down, and then of course, go ahead and expunge her out. So 2 kills, 1 assist. Very, very easy when Twitch is very, very low on health. I also made another little small mini clip of this. So here again, I can see they're coming back in. Garen, go ahead and tries to come in, and again, there's nothing they can do with my slow. Just gonna run away, pop expunge, make it real easy on the kills. So now that is 4 kills when I was almost sub 100, and then I popped up to about the 500 health range. Here I want to go ahead and grab this. Now this was a bad idea. I didn't see Ashe and all them coming up, so again, I get owned right there, so I don't recommend doing any of those tactics for anybody there.
Your team has captured the boneyard. Your team has captured a quarry.
So I'm just looking for additional items here to where, I can get a lot more damage output.
Enemy double kill.
And so here I'm just sort of trying to decide what I want to do, and I really don't have a lot. I could have gotten the BFG sword, but I was like, I'm gonna wait a little bit. Could have gotten it now since I do have enough money, but here I'm gonna come up, pop stealth, and again this Ashe has been playing really dumb pretty much the whole game. So here, I'm gonna go ahead and start and initiate. She pops health, but I pop expunge. Again, get another free kill, and here I am, almost sub 200 life right there. Go ahead and pop out and get out of there.
The enemy has captured the quarry.
So now I know I have enough money to I believe I get the BFG sword here. So here, I'm going to come up, and I'm definitely going to try and get as much damage as I can. I can see Fiddlesticks pop his util. I'm going to come in here and try and, again, get as many people as I can. It looks like Sona might have flashed over there, and luckily they get away.
Your team has captured the boneyard. Quest received.
So again, they get a little more greedy right here. It looks like this Ashe again. I go ahead and pop expunge to slow her down a little bit. And then, of course, with the range of my util, I pretty much knock her down. And again, the Sona comes back in for some reason. All we need to do is just hit her once. So perfect. Went ahead and slain, and then, of course, this Garen gets a little greedy. And all I do is simply here is just attack, 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 attack. I want to go ahead and, slow it down and expunge. And, was sort of close to knocking down, attacking down to about 100 life there. So here again, I got too greedy. I couldn't get out. My flash was done. But luckily, it looks like Morgana finally did something for my guy and helped me out. So here I see Hermdinger running up. I want to go ahead and try to figure out where he's going. I thought he was running towards the windmill, but it looks like he was actually going to the right, and it looks like he might have reverted back down because he goes to the center here. There's no way I could have attacked him, of course, because I was just way too low on health.
Your team has captured the drill.
So here I'm going to go back and finally get the item that I want. The Black Cleaver is great. here I'm going to try to sneak in. I can see Warwick pops his util. I'm going to go in here and pop mine too. So perfect. I go ahead and basically sort of steal the kill from Warwick there. But it's okay. We're all working as a team, right? Come on. Anyway, so here we're going to go ahead and grab the bottom. I'm going to immediately run right back top.
An enemy has been slain.
We can see that Ashe, of course, is trying to do some damage to me. Morgana's coming in to help. I should have gotten away, but I try to go back in, and yeah, I die. But hey, at least I got an assist.
An enemy has been slain.
So again, I'm just sort of waiting here. So here I'm finally back up. Got a decent build going, not too crazy, but there's nothing I can do here one-on-one versus this Hermdinger. Again, he's got too many minions, too much power here. So I'm gonna go ahead and back up and just let him take it, while hopefully our Fiddlestick sees that, hey, I'm in need of some help here.
An enemy has been slain.
So here I'm going to try and run up to the top because I see their Ashe is coming up the top. I'm going to make sure nobody else is walking towards the middle here.
An enemy has been slain.
So here she's going to try and run back, and with perfect timing, I'm going to go ahead and knock her down here. Again, the Ashe tries to get me, but she gets owned again. Again, that's like the 4th or 5th time this game. I'm going to come up here. I'm going to go ahead and grab that health. Oh, it looks like it's already been taken, so I'm going to go back. And so here, again, I'm just looking for a little more damage, something I can do. I'm just going to go ahead and get the pickaxe, which hopefully in the end will lead me to the I believe it's called the Last Whisper. It'll give me a lot of armor penetration. See, I'm hoping to get a shot in there, and I couldn't get a shot, unfortunately. So here I'm just going to go ahead and help recapture this point. Now I'm going to go back, and I'm going to see, I believe I'm going to see if I can get that Ashe over here to try to go bottom again.
I'll be right there.
So here I come back in on this Ashe. She's trying to get me. She even stuns me, but unfortunately, again, she just can't get me. Yes, I just popped flash to get out of the way of those minions, because I probably would have died. So you can see that Ashe kept trying to harass me the whole game, but unfortunately she just could not one-on-one me, even with her util. So I know we're getting close here. I know the match is still fairly close. I mean 100 to 130, but usually whoever can break the 100s first usually has it. So here I'm going to pop back up top. And I was going to go for Garen right there, but here I'm actually going to go right into the base and rip through this Lux here. And for some reason I couldn't get that Lux because Garen overextends his welcome, and we pretty much just take him down. So here I'm going to try and recapture this point, knowing that our Morgana is doing at least something now. So here I'm going to go grab the health, run back up top, and go grab this Zona, because these guys are super low. And it looks like she probably doesn't even need my help here.
An enemy has been slain.
But this Ashe, of course, what does this Ashe do again? Overextends, and here we go again. Just going to beat up this Ashe. No problem at all.
An enemy has been slain.
Can go ahead and pop stealth again. This time again, I'm going to see this Garen coming up. I know he's coming up strong. I think this time he actually just waits for the rest of his team, which is a pretty much smart thing to do. I believe one of them by now grabbed an Oracle. I forgot which one it was, but I know one of them got it. So I see he popped his util here. I try to get a few shots in, but again, it looks like a lot of their team is mid here. I accidentally popped my util at the wrong time. I don't recommend doing that. Of course, I still got a couple shots left, but unfortunately, I'm just so far away, it's not going to be doing much. And then, of course, Garen, I believe he's going to swoop back around here. Yep. And we're going to come real close to getting him. I'm going to try and pop off a few shots to slow him down a bit. But he gets back to his base, so I'm figuring, okay, let's not push him too much here. So here I wanted to get up there for a little more action, but unfortunately I couldn't. But I'm still going to go ahead and pop stealth here and go ahead and creep around. Here I see Garen's getting really super low. I'm going to go ahead and tag him on the way out here. Pop a few times. Here I was going to try and get Herm, but of course Herm I know is probably going to get me. So here I'm hoping to pop stealth really quick. So perfect, I pop stealth. I see that Sona is still going to go back up with the Ashe right there. Now, I probably shouldn't have done this, but we go ahead and kill Sona, but of course I didn't see Lux and Ashe coming up, or I really probably didn't care. So here I'm going to go ahead and get Last Whisperer. And again, because Garen is pretty much their primary guy, so Garen is pretty much going to do it for me if I could, you know, basically knock him down.
An enemy has been slain.
So here we go, guys. We're getting, sort of doing the final push of the game here. About 18 seconds, or 18, 17, 15 points to go. You can see there's really no competition. Really, the only person that's doing any type of damage is their Garen, technically. So we know we're getting close here. 6, 5, and that's pretty much game. So again, guys, I mean, this is how I play Twitch. I don't typically play Twitch, but I thought I'd let you guys show this game and, you know, show you how I did.